Alright guys, I'm about to tell you about a gaming headset that right now, I feel if anybody is in the market for a gaming headset, this should be honestly one of the first pairs that you look at. Now, the first thing you're going to say is, wait a minute, never heard of this company before, because the company is 1More. That's it, 1More. And the headset is the Spearhead. Okay, before we even get into the name, I'm going to take a second to show you what presentation is all about in a product. Right off the bat, when the company, I contacted them over their triple driver headphone. Like, I was really interested in trying them out. They're like a $250 pair, high-end headphones, has great reviews. Those are the ones I wanted to try. But it was almost like this company said, no, that's not the ones you want to try. Even as good as those are, we want you to check out our new Spearhead VR headset. Now it says VR, but don't worry, if you don't have a VR headset, this headset is made for gaming. It's actually just really made for entertainment, like music, movies, absolutely everything and anything that you want to throw at it. It is a champ. It is a true champ, and it retails $150. Now, $150 is a lot of money. Like, obviously, anybody looking for a gaming headset, if you're going to spend $150, you have a lot that you can choose between. But I'm going to tell you right now what they did with these and the things that this headset offers. With a few things that I didn't like, this would be probably one of the best gaming headsets that you can get for $150. Okay, so like I said, presentation, the box has this nice texture with gloss, and you open it up, which right now the headset is not in here, but you can see that they have the sketching design of the headset itself. Like, everything about this is premium. So let's go ahead and talk about the accessories. I always talk about those first, and to be honest, that's where some of the negative comes in on this headset. Well, to start with, this is the 3.5mm cable. This right now is not the way you want to use this headset, I promise, because these also come with a USB cable. Now, the USB cable is what causes these to be powered, and that is where these shine, because there is so much customization inside the software for PC that you can adjust the RGB lighting, you can adjust the different mic levels, you can even adjust to change your voice to sound in different ways. The sound options that this thing has is ridiculous. The different types of surround sound, the different variations and levels that you can adjust, the EQ settings, the ones that are built in, the ones that you can do on your own. There's so many options in this headset that's what makes it shine. But what really makes it shine is the driver. It is a 50mm graphene vibrating driver. Now, what that does, now people that have heard me talk about the Sony Pulse Elite or the Sony Crusher Wireless, that vibrating effect, this isn't vibrating across the headband. This is vibrating inside the driver. It's like doing this. It's causing waves. It's causing vibrations in the ear cups. That with gaming puts things on a whole nother level. If you're playing something and something smash, just bam, that whole sensation, that whole feeling is right here, to a whole nother level that you don't get with other gaming headsets. The other negative comes with this carrying case. Okay, it's nice that they include this thing, but it really just looks like a raincoat. I don't know, I guess for, you know, to keep it from scratches maybe, but I wouldn't use this. I don't recommend this, and I don't like that. The headset itself. Now, first off, you're looking at it, it has a unique design. It does have the suspension headset, so there's no adjustments that you're manually having to do. You put them on your head, it pretty much is going to give you the fit that you need. There is a lot of attention to detail in this headset that this is where you're paying, this is where you're getting your money's worth. Obviously has RGB lighting, changed to a bunch of different colors. There's modes to have it breathe in and out. You can keep it a solid color. I have it on a mode right now that any sound that's being played on here, whether it's music or games, the light is responding. So it's almost like an EQ that you can see based off of what you're listening to. So whether that's a big deal or not, maybe not, but it is a very nice touch. Another good thing, another awesome thing, is behind the ear cups, there are two microphones. You can see them right here on the back. Those microphones can be turned on within the software to be able to pick up all the noises around you, channel it through so that it's causing noise canceling. And noise canceling to a degree that even lower tones that most noise canceling headphones don't block out, these do. Your switches and all of your controls are on the left hand side. You have your volume wheel, which also doubles as a bass adjustment wheel. All you gotta do is simply push it in and then it will switch it over to your bass control, and you can crank it up as much as you want or tone it down. And that's cool because you don't actually have to go in the software to do that. And then it has your mic mute on and off switch right above that. And really, as far as controls, that's it. Ear cups on here, extremely soft, extremely breathable. I had them on for long sessions, no heat, didn't get warm. Inside the ear cups, you can see your left and right are marked inside of there. And again, where your controls are located are on your left-hand side, so it's always easy to remember which side to put these on. Again, like I said, the cable is removable, micro USB or 3.5mm. This right here, most reviewers that I've seen and read get it wrong. This little thing right here, you see, just pulls out, and you can see that it's flashing to the tone of my voice. You would think this right here normally is what looks like a microphone. They just figured out a way to do it in RGB. No, it's simply just for effect. It's simply so that if I have it on here and I'm talking or doing a video or something like that, this thing is flashing and reacting to my voice. Microphone is actually just a tiny little dot on their right ear cup. Again, with headsets that I've seen in the past, where they don't have the mic extending in front of you or at least close to your mouth, I've noticed that most of the time the mic's not really that great. So since we're talking about the microphone, let's go ahead and do a test right now. Alright guys, so here is the microphone on the 1More Spearhead VR gaming headset. Now for a microphone that's actually built into the headset itself instead of having a retractable microphone, this is pretty decent and will get the job done in most cases. So as you can see, microphone may not be the strongest quality on here, but it does get the job done. And like I said, you can go in the software and adjust it that if you want to even do a noise canceling feature on the microphone where it picks up less of the sound around you. I personally like the fact with that turned off so that it has more of an open sound and it picks up your voice better that way. So build quality, these things are as toughly built as I've seen any headphone. This is like a stainless steel right across the top. The materials that they used, I just don't see these things breaking except maybe right in here. But again, I think that would take a lot of force. The detail of the materials that they've used, I just honestly couldn't be more impressed with a gaming headset. So let's go ahead and get to the fun part. The fun part of this, honestly, is coming down to sound. Now, normally I describe sound in a way where the bass kind of has this feeling to it, and the mids and the treble, throw all of that out the door. And the reason I say that is it's pretty simple. And again, it goes back to the software. You do need to do this in your PC or your Mac, but you have to pull up the software and just play music or just play a game and then start playing with the adjustments. You can make these things sound like anything that you want. Like, no joke, you can make these things sound like really high-end, crystal clear headphones. You can make them sound like headphones that have a flat sound signature. You can make them sound like just thumping bass, head inside of a car, stereo, subwoofer pounding. You can just make these sound like however you want. I personally love to just have excitement into listening. I don't always want to have the flat sound signature. I want vibrance, but I don't want to lose detail and I don't want to lose vocals and mids. I really like to be able to feel bass because honestly with music, that adds a whole nother element. Same thing with games and movies. If you're able to, feel when something explodes, and I mean feel it, like it's just rattling on right in your ear, feel it. That gives you a whole nother feeling to playing what you're doing. Now, again, when I'm talking about the software, you're hearing PC. And what I mean is making these adjustments in your PC. Let's say you want to go and use this on the PS4. Well, as long as you're using the USB cable connection, or if you have to get a longer cable, because I think lengthwise it's not going to be able to fit what most people use. You need a longer cable if you're further away from your console, but you do want to use these in USB mode. So whatever you did on your PC, this will save, so that if you're playing it on your console or anything else that you're plugging into USB mode, you're going to have that exact same sound EQ and settings and everything, so you don't have to change or do anything like that. Because honestly, using these with the normal headphone cable is a complete letdown. Like I never liked any of the setting. Well, there's no settings. I never liked it on the PS4 that way. I didn't like it into my phone, my tablet. I didn't even like it into the PC just plugged in with the headphone cable. So that's why I said the headphone cable, throw that out. Or if you only plan on using it with a headphone cable, I can't recommend them that way. But anything USB, this will blow away anything else USB. All right, guys, I don't know what else to tell you. This right here completely caught me off guard. I mean, honestly, you hear me praising these, and I don't even think that I'm doing them enough justice as it is. In fact, this seems over the top, and it seems like it's a commercial. This is not. I'm not paid for this, but this headset right now, and I'm putting a link below if you guys are interested, for $150, you're just not going to find a better gaming experience, and just, you're not going to. Sorry. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Thank you guys so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.